Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Tonelico Qoga. I'm the musical gamer, and even with the little ambient sounds you can hear in just the background, Saki's song singing. Oh, I love that! I love that so much. This is, like I said before, my absolute favorite hymn of the game. Big bottle drink! Thank you for the acquisition, I suppose. Now, where are we going here? There are no enemies here, so explore to your heart's content. Good, and I'm glad I did. Because as soon as you complete your objective here, you will have to fight enemies from that point on. So do your best to collect every treasure that you can. There we go. Euteria materials. Sweet. Just listen to the song in the background. I kinda just want to be quiet and listen a little bit. Where is... Okay, there's a chest up there. Something crayon. Tons of recipes we'll be making use of at some point. Yoink this. Platinum material. Okay, cool. Cool. Simple, but effective. We will be using that in crafting as well later on. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet as much as I can. There's a chest there. Some Evo sap. And Angel Recovery. Okay, cool. I do enjoy the consistency because we do know that Saki's in here singing, so the fact that they have the hymn going on in the background, even though we're exploring, is even that much better. Cutting edge kit. Oop, not that way. I think we're almost there. This is a very large area. Premium board, that's a new weapon for Coconut. Spunky Monkey V. Spunky Monkey. Oh, what do we get here? What's going on? Hello?
Something is flowing inside me.
Wait, what? What just happened?
This is... I remember. Yes. Saki is supposed to sing.
Wasn't that what you were doing, though? Ah, good. Moving into the second part of the hymn, where shit hits the fan.
The song changed?
The death knell of RCO. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry.
The death knell, you say? Fair enough. We gotta do something. Quickly. Shit looks like it's going wrong in a heartbeat. I didn't realize that was the way forward. I might have really screwed the pooch on this one. Oops. Great. Now, we have a choice here. We can stop her from singing, or we could just watch. And this is critically important. So, quick explanation. It's at this point in the game, you get to determine what ending you want. What ending you want to get for the game. Now, that is determined by a couple of different factors. Depending on which route, which heroine you chose, if one, if neither, and which one will change out the outcome. Also, if you had actually managed to rescue Tyria back on top of Soul, or back on top of the Reincarnator. If you haven't rescued Tyria, if you were not able to actually beat that boss in time, then you have no choice but to either get the bad ending or the normal sort of okay-ish ending. There really is no good ending if you can't rescue Tyria. However, if you have rescued Tyria, you don't have the options. If you just watch, if you haven't rescued Tyria and you pick just watch right now, you will get the bad ending for both heroines. If you stop her from singing and you haven't rescued Tyria, then, or, wait, no, sorry, hold on, I got that backwards, I think. God damn it, it's been so long since I tried to remember this stuff. I think if you stop them from singing and you haven't rescued Tyria, you get the bad endings. If you just watch and you have not rescued Tyria, yes, I think that's what it is. If you just watch and you haven't rescued Tyria, you will get the normal ending with whichever heroine you have picked, or I think you have more heart points with at that point in time. That is what will happen. However, if you have rescued Tyria and you just watch, I believe you then just get a good ending with the heroine you just picked. And if you stop them from singing, you will be able to move on and get a good ending or the true ending with whichever heroine was your pick. So this is a critical moment here in the game. And we're going to stop them from singing because we are going to go further and further here.
Let go of me! Saki! Don't let go of me!
Want to destroy the
Saki!
world?
Stop singing the song! Saki!
Thank you for stopping the song.
Haru is awakening!
And now I find you shame.
Well, shit just hit the fan, even more so than before. But we had to do it. If we hadn't stopped Saki from singing, Thinel would have died. And Saki would have lost herself.
Saki! You have to be alright! Oh, goddess! You're alive! Ah! Ugh! Antibodies are swarming out!
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is the end! Run! They'll eat us alive!
Hey, wait a moment!
Haru has manifested. There's no way to save the world now.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Then her previous appearance was...
Wait, and that's Aru? Then what was Fiddle's persona?
Fiddle! You have to be alright!
She's all right. Her heart is palpitating, but it'll settle down soon. Don't worry.
The power of civilization is magnificent. Sophia is might. With this power, I can create and destroy.
So you tell me Aru, the big baddie Aru is a lolly?
What are you saying?
What is with this game and their lollies?
You have such an imperial existence, and yet you're more cold-blooded than El Diablo.
El Diablo, what?
This planet will be changed by the will of the planet herself.
What nonsense are you talking about?
At this rate, the world will be abound with antibodies. Once that happens, it's doomsday for this world.
Doomsday? I don't like Doomsday.
No! I won't let that happen!
Forward ho. Saki has joined the party. Finnel has joined the party. Let's leave. Let's leave. Yeah, look at this. Now there's oh, there isn't a way over there. We are all patched up. We actually have a talk topic with Finnel right now. This seems like highly inappropriate to do this right now. But why don't we do this? Are you okay? I'm fine. I feel great right now. You worry me all the time. You can't develop border disease. What would you do if you became like those people we saw at Fallen Heaven Peak? I would never want to be one of those people. But you almost became one. If I wasn't there to help, we don't know how you would have ended up. I'm thankful for that. I survived thanks to you. Well, I'm partially responsible for your disease, so you don't have to thank me. Please don't make me worry anymore, or I'll develop border disease with you. Aw, Finnel. I appreciate the sentiment. Okay, now let's now let's go forward. Because I'm sure you know what's about to happen here. This is also a very good hymn too. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head.
Are you trying to stop the unstoppable? You're welcome to try, but it will all be in vain.
Wait and see.
Let's wait and see what happens next.
Oh, we just get to say no.
Are you trying to stop?
So, if you have not rescued Tyria, this would technically actually be the final boss of the game. I'm not even joking. This would be the final boss of the game if you have not rescued Tyria. But if you have rescued Tyria, you still have like 2 more acts to go.
Bring it on! I'll stop you, Deadly Diva!
Deadly Diva? I don't remember him saying that. Okay, fair enough. Don't mind me.
I know it's a wait, but at least
Oh
try.
shit, Saki's the one singing? I didn't check my formation. Oh boy. What are you doing?
Inform me of the will of the
Aru, I perish, therefore I love. Ow!
Bye-bye.
That just kind of hurts. Don't do that. Just don't do that. We have HP recovery in range. That's revival stuff. I don't want to do that. Only small HP recovery in range. We don't have any sort of like healing items that get everybody, do we? HP recovery. Damn it! It doesn't look like it.
All right, I'll use this.
Ow. Coconut, I think you're the one who needs it the most right now.
I'll use this.
Meanwhile, let's just start powering Saki up too. We're gonna need all hands on deck here.
All right, I'll use this.
Good, we're patched up. Can we kill this thing first? I don't even know what we're looking at. Furium Model 1. All right. Oh no! 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 Get out of here! Leave her alone. What the frick do you think you're doing? Get the frick out! God damn you! Frick. I've realized why that keeps happening. It's my controller. This is an actual like PS3 controller that's been like around way too long. The left buttons sometimes they don't work as well as they should. Because they don't work as well as they should. Whenever I press the L1 button, sometimes the controller acts like I'm pressing both of them at the same time, which is why you might have seen like both of those things kind of jut out for a second and kind of shake the controller. That is what's happening, and it is a pain in the ass, and there really isn't much I can do about it. Luckily, if you have managed to actually beat, what's the face? The Mew up at the top of the Rinkernator, Aru is kind of nothing. Not gonna lie, it really doesn't make much of a difference. Can we heal somebody here, please?
All right, I'll use this.
Mind me? Give me an attack boost. Oh no. Get out of here. Leave the poor girl alone. Don't do that shit.
I'll deliver my fury!
Paralysis resistance would be pretty good right now too. So she does seem to be able to stun us. We also can use a super move. I'm wondering if we should. Let's use Autos. Go for it. Go for it, buddy. This will do tons of damage. Since we're at this point with the purges, we might as well use it.
Full power! Shatter to pieces!
Maximum penetration! Oh wait, wrong game.
Change the will of the planet.
Still tons of damage. Did that kill her? That might have killed her. That did kill her. Holy crap, that actually killed her. All right, well, there you have it. That was quick and easy.
She disappeared?
Did you defeat her?
This planet
Whoa.
will be reborn by the will of the planet herself.
Oh my god, what the hell? I'm getting like Shining vibes right now.
Saki? Finnel? What's wrong?
No. Aru.
What? Didn't she disappear?
For me, the body is merely an ephemeral residence or vessel. I only need a body to sing, so I struck a deal.
A deal?
What kind of deal are you talking about here?
But you ruined it. I can no longer use this body.
Saki! Finnel!
Oh dear.
You've got to be all right!
Don't worry. They just passed out.
Whew.
Auto, what were you thinking? That was a horrible thing you just did.
What do you mean, me? Oh jeez.
What are you doing?
Get off me, dude.
The same could be asked of you. We finally cornered Aru inside a body. But you let the bird out of the cage, and it flew away. Are you trying to finish off the planet?
Chairman! The swarm of antibodies are raiding the Tower of Origin!
Oh, damn it! Set forth!
Well, how about them apples?
Auto, are you all right?
We didn't make any favors with the guy.
Yeah. Barely.
The situation has grown dire. The Tower of Origin is under attack by numerous antibodies.
I don't know what's really going on, but we'll be eaten by them eventually.
That ain't good.
Okay, we better escape.
Alright, well, that sounds like a plan to me. Let's get the hell out and find a way to help the two of them. What the hell are you two doing here? Everyone this way. Katine, mute. Hurry, the gauge is pulling out. Yeah. Katine, get on the gauge too. I'm staying. There's something I gotta do. Mute. Fine. I'll call when everything's settled. Take care. You too. Let's hurry, everyone. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. What the hell is Mute doing by staying behind? Oh, good. Hello. Saki, Finnel, are you two okay? Auto, Philly, I'm so sorry. Saki? What are you apologizing for all of a sudden? I really wanted to save this world. I wanted to save Philly too, but I couldn't do either one. I almost made Philly disappear. I'm really, really sorry. Saki. Don't worry about that. I actually wanted it to happen. I'm the antibody and you're the vaccine. It really couldn't have been helped. Yeah, so that's what their two roles were. Finnel was basically the antibody used, or was going to be used by the Klestanians and Mushariel and Ayatane and all those people to start purging the planet of people. And Saki was created by the Archaea think tank to be the vaccine to Final's antibody. That is the whole big secret, and that's the big reveal. If you had not rescued Tyria and you stopped Saki from singing her song back there, both of them would have died because Tyria could not extend their lives, and they both would have eventually died because of that. If you do let Saki finish her song, she will, I believe, eliminate Aru from Final. And depending on which route you choose, I think the one who you did not choose dies ultimately, but the one you did choose, you get to have like a normal ending with them instead of them dying. I think is what happens. But we're in this for the long haul. We're going for the true roots. The true roots, bitches. Saki, forgive me. Please don't cry by yourself anymore. Philly, don't cry, you two. You need a rest. I'm sure you're both tired. Yeah. I think I'll do that. Sorry, Saki and Final. I couldn't do anything for either one of you. Aoto, stop acting sorry. I'm happy with you. I'll never forget that night we spent together under the stars. Well, I didn't know you enjoyed it so much. Okay, we'll do it a lot more often. So, you gotta get well again. Rest up. Uh-huh, I'll try. So I guess we just have to go back and rest for the time being. They're both sleeping so soundly. They must have been really exhausted. They consumed quite a lot of energy. Doc, are they going to be okay? So far, I haven't discovered any abnormalities. I see. That's good. But there's something I am concerned about. The personae who reside in their bodies are combining into one persona. What? The cracks that used to divide their soul spaces are fading away. That may be because their souls interacted with each other when Saki sang that song. Does that mean the personae are all totally disappearing? So what's gonna happen? Will Saki and Final stay the way they are? I don't know. Anyway, you better dive into them. Alright, I'll do it. In that case, once you arrive in Klestania, come to my house. I have a dive machine at my place. Really? That's great. Then I can examine them again. Very well. The train is about to arrive at Klestania Central Station. Get ready to unboard. Fair enough. I guess this train goes up to the top of the tower, too?
The boy ignites something within her soul, and she warms him with it in return. In the dead of night, when the light of the morrow has yet to shine above the horizon, the two of them cast light down their own path in the name of all that lives in this world and the planet RCL. They soar towards the newly born era together on wings of hope.
Yay! We made it to Phase 4, everybody. Once again, if you did not save Tyria, your game would have ended there. You could start a New Game Plus file and then change things around that way, but we've actually made it to Phase 4, which is fantastic. Saki, Final, are you guys all right? Yes, I am. I feel much better after sleeping on the train. All right, everyone, I'll invite you all to my house. Thanks. All right, let's go. We're off to, good old Akane's home. All the way out here on this outer rim. Klestania kind of reminds me a little bit of Metaphos. It's kind of shaped a little bit like that. Giant disc. Akane, I know we've just come back, but please let me use your dive machine. You need to rest. I'm fine, so please. I understand. Theoretically, Saki and Final's soul spaces should have merged into one. You can dive into the world easier. Okay, let's start. So if their spaces have merged into one, then I assume that means I can dive into either one of them? Whoa, I've never been to a place like this before. Oh, this background looks familiar. If you've played the other two games, you should know exactly what this background looks like. It's the Tonelico towers inside each of the Raventail's cosmospheres. Welcome, Auto. Sarapatra? It's been a while since we last met in the Cosmosphere. Eurysika? So both Saki and Final's persona can show up here? That's right. We've been connected to each other. It's more like we've returned to our original forms. Filament, Soma. And that's because of the fusion song that I sang. Saki. That song unified Philly's and my soul spaces. Our personae have obtained each other's soul space addresses. Now they can travel between one another's soul spaces. Is that really possible? Is that how Raventail personae work? All personae belong to the Sublime Will. That applies to me too. However, Final and Saki Alume were created as the vessels of the Sublime Will, regardless of their own wills. So, so basically, I don't know if they're going to explain this again, or if they will explain it later. What that line basically means, Final and Saki Alume were created by the Sublime Will. Not Final and Saki, Saki Alume. Saki is actually a persona. She's not the original owner of her body. Saki Alume is actually the true original owner of that body that Saki inhabits. Saki is the same as Sarapatra and Filament, technically. When Saki sang the song to vaccinate the planet, we all met together. And by sharing one consciousness, we were able to all return together. Yes, our home consciousness is RCL. That's the name of this planet, the land that lies below the Sea of Death. We are the will of the planet, and the Sublime Will means the will of planet RCL. The planet RCL? I've never heard of that before. Because we were fragmented into different beings, we were oblivious of who we were. But now that we have reunited, we can recognize each other's existence. RCL, the source of our consciousness, will fall apart within a year. Once that happens, both Saki and Final will die, and that means all life on this soil will perish. What? The antibodies were created to be the solution for this crisis. They devour both living energy and energy from the blast line before their feeble lives end. Their carcasses return to the planet, and from it springs new lives to perpetually bring energy to the planet. A myriad of antibodies repeat this cycle. All that energy is returned to circulate the planet's blood. By doing that, they may be able to save the planet. So that's the purpose of the antibodies. But things aren't going as well as you might think. The cracks in the core are more serious than we expected. No matter how much energy the antibodies send, the planet seems to no longer be able to maintain it. That can't be right. If that's true, then what were all the people sacrificed for? There is still one other possible solution. What is it? A Raventail who can communicate with the planet's will, Tyria, and the wills of the planet that were made by humans, otherwise known as the Heart of Gaia. So Tyria and the Heart of Gaia? You guys can't stay here any longer. Huh? That's right. If you stay, you won't be able to leave. Please go, Auto, right now. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I haven't asked about her yet. Who's that woman in ancient-looking clothes? Is she Aru? So Final's third persona. Unfortunately, we don't know anything about her. I'm sure she's also a persona of the planet that belongs to our group. But she is not Aru. I don't think she is either. Then who the hell is she? Well, Auto, it's time. Sarapatra. Glad to see you again. Hang in there. Please take good care of us. Goodbye. Auto, I'll see you again. Over there. Oh, Saki. So, a whole bunch of information drop. For those of you who couldn't really follow, I'll try to summarize as simply as I can. Basically, all of the personas that exist within Final and Saki Alume, Saki, Sarapatra, and Filament, and Eurysika, Soma, and that third other one who is yet to be named. I do know the name of her, but it's yet to be named in the game. They are all parts of the planet. They are sublime, or they are wills of the planet, belonging to the Sublime Will. You could think of them as kind of gods, like ancient primordial gods. They all embody something within the planet. In fact, Saki Alume also embodies something. Saki is a very interesting thing. Saki Illume was originally just a normal girl or normal Raventail? I don't remember. But she offered herself to the Archaea think tank to be experimented on. And that's how Saki came into being. And even Saki Illume got wrapped up in this sort of stuff, because Saki Illume is even named after one of the ancient gods. There's a whole huge portion of lore that doesn't really get explained in the games, that gets explained in other media. And I've spent a large portion of my time and life in the past looking all this shit up. It's been years. I don't remember it all clearly, but oh my god, the lore of this series is super deep, and I find it very fascinating. Auto? Auto, are you okay? Fennel, Saki, what are you two doing? You fell into the depths of the cosmosphere. You're lucky to be alive. It was mysterious. All of Saki and Fennel's personae said they were the wills of RCL. Yes, I remember it too. Philly's and my combined persona is RCL herself. You knew? Oh, right. Fennel, do you recall an agreement made between yourself and Aru? Well, no. I don't remember. I see. What's this agreement? At the time, the persona occupying Saki mentioned it. Sorry. It's not a big deal. If you can't remember, I'll ask directly. Sir Auto, I see you were awake. You'd been comatose for a while. I had grown rather anxious. Oh, I was out for that long. Akane, how did the executive district look? Musherio seems to be generating more antibodies, though its rate of production seems to have decreased. That means Aru is still around. If this keeps up, the world really will get swallowed up by antibodies. I see. I'm concerned about Mute. Yeah, where is Mute? I called her earlier. I heard she'd been leading an antibody control force in Archaea. Archaea? But she's a Klistanian soldier, right? She was born and raised in Archaea, though the think tank is her enemy and she can't abandon her hometown. You can be such a girl. I see. Well, I thought Klistanian Raventails were all beta breed elites. The majority are, but some are army of volunteers. Non-beta types supposedly experience a lot of discrimination. Oh, so she must have gone through some tough times. By the way, I brought another piece of information. Really? What is it? A few of my men have reported seeing Tyria around the Harvestasha module. What? Tyria's there? Why is she with Harvestasha? I think the best way to know that is to ask her directly. Could we get moving right away? Oh, you're taking us there again? Of course. I'll be going too. Auto, please get up and get prepared to leave. Yes, sir. Is it really okay to leave an unidentified Raventail over there? For us, Tyria is the most sacred being in this world. Since ages past, before this tower was constructed, she has supported and protected us pure beta types. She was supposed to be the one to control Klistania. Wow, I didn't realize she was such a noble figure. I can't believe it. All I remember about her is that fried bread statement. It said the establishment of Klistania was carried out by beta types who succeeded Tyria's will. That's how Klistania was founded? I had no idea. Let's move. Hurry, hurry. All right, fine. We'll move. Man, when it comes to Tyria, Katine gets so riled up. Watch out, guys. Oh, Katine. You're a little fanboy for the Raventail origin, aren't you? Pleasant aroma talk topic. And Akane's hobbies. Lovely. Yeah, tons of stuff. Anything else for me to grab? No, it doesn't look like. Does not look like. So, for the first time in forever, we actually have both of our Raventails back again. We have Saki and we have Fennel, which is fantastic. So, next time on Let's Play AT Qoga, we are going to not go to the Harvestasha module, but we're going to go dive into Saki and complete her level 5 Cosmosphere. Now, I believe the cutoff point for the Cosmospheres for the girls, they changed how the Cosmospheres work in every single game. In the first game, you could do every Raventail's Cosmosphere all the way to the end. Didn't matter whose route you chose. And the route choosing was just a simple, singular choice. in, I believe, the middle of the second act of AT1. It's very simple. But you could still complete everybody's Cosmosphere. It did not matter who you chose. Liner could be pretty much like polygamous with all of them until he makes his choice. In AT2, they made it very restricted. They made it so that you could only choose... you could only advance in a Raventail's Cosmosphere past like a certain level by choosing one Raventail. I think it was by level 5. You couldn't go enter a Raventail's, Cloche's, or Lucca's Cosmosphere, or Mirror's for that matter. You couldn't enter their level 5 or up Cosmosphere unless you chose to end with them. Otherwise, you were stuck with just completing up to level 4, which was very restrictive. In this game, it's still restrictive, but it's much less severe. I believe you could still complete both. No, that's not entirely true. I'm trying to remember how the Cosmosphere thing works, because they've changed it so many goddamn times. I believe you are able to complete safely both Raventail's Cosmospheres, Saki and Finnell's, up until I believe it's either level 7 or 8 you can complete up to. But you cannot enter one of those Cosmospheres unless you plan on getting the true ending with that Raventail. Since we are already locked into Finnell's route, we can go ahead and just plow through everybody's Cosmospheres. But if you're trying to do, say, Tyria's ending, or trying to get an ending, say, with Kokona, because that's a possibility too, then you want to make sure you do not enter and complete any of the Raventail's Cosmospheres, I think past level 7. I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'll have more exact figures for that stuff next time, but that's enough for me pontificating right now. So thanks all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know down below. And I will see you guys in the next one, where we will dive into Saki's level 5 Cosmosphere. Thanks all for watching. This is the Musical Gamer signing off. I will see you guys in the next video. Catch you guys next time.